Well, let's talk now to Paul Charles, who's CEO at travel consultancy at the PC Agency. Good to see you, Paul.
Hello.
We've got this Adora Magic City setting sail for the first time from Shanghai. How significant is this launch for China?
It's very impressive. It's a significant move to see the Chinese chipping away at the dominance of the cruise ship industry, which is generally created and cruise ships built in Europe. You have dominant players such as Fincantieri, Meyer Werft of Germany, other Italian cruise ship builders who dominate this industry. They make something like 80% of cruise ships across the sector. So to see Chinese expertise start to be built is an impressive move.
So are these other makers going to be worried about this? What does it mean for the global industry?
Well, the good news is the industry is increasing in growth. It's increasing in size quite dramatically. There was some 30 million cruise journeys made in 2023. That's up sharply from around 20 million in 2019. And the demand for cruising is very, very strong. As people have higher disposable incomes as they get older, then the cruise ship market benefits from the 50-plus market, the 50-plus age group, who want to be traveling the world and seeing new places and discovering new destinations. So cruise ship builders, whether they're based in China or in Europe, are comfortable in the knowledge that this industry is going to keep growing. And that's what's given Chinese manufacturers the fillip and the confidence to go on producing more than this initial ship.
So strong demand for going on cruises then, but how about Chinese holidaymakers in particular? Do you think we're going to see more Chinese people going on cruises now?
Well, just over 2 million Chinese holidaymakers went on a cruise ship in 2019, and that number will continue to grow, especially as China successfully navigates itself out of COVID, of course, and the COVID restrictions. So we will see more Chinese travelers. And of course, the benefit for many cruise ship operators is that if they can put itineraries onto specific Chinese ships for Chinese travelers, then they'll be able to tailor and bespoke the offering for Chinese travelers on board. That might be in terms of entertainment geared towards the Chinese market, food, of course, and restaurants geared towards the Chinese specialities. So undoubtedly, we're going to see more Chinese travelers attracted by the strength of this launch.
So it sounds like the cruise industry's more or less bounced back after a difficult few years during the pandemic. There have been environmental concerns too, haven't there, surrounding the industry? How does it deal with those?
Well, as we've heard, I mean, this first ship, the Adora Magic City itself, has various sustainable initiatives on board. You're going to be seeing, with all new cruise ships, much more reliance on new energy types. Some are testing hydrogen, some are testing solar power on parts of their ships. Obviously, the bigger the ship, the more difficult it is to introduce sustainable initiatives which will fully do away with the use of diesel fuel, but it's coming, and these new ships that are entering service as of today are certainly more fuel efficient than they have been in the past. That, of course, is a trend that will continue, and we're going to see these ships become much more sustainable over the coming years as they try out new ways of powering those ships. So it's work in progress. It's still 20 years or so before we're going to see a truly sustainable cruise ship, but it's underway.
Paul, great to talk to you. Thank you for joining us today. That's Paul Charles from the PC Agency.